Afternoon, traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day today. All three market indices down today. Now, before we get into the show, I really do want to thank my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, with that said, let's go into the one stock that we've been highlighting since yesterday. That's Piedmont Lithium. All right, so PLL had a monster day yesterday. So, what next? All right, so I did say yesterday, if you remember, that PLL was in this way overbought situation just because of this upper Bollinger Band right here and the way it closed way above that, right? So if you take a look at today's action, I do think PLL is going to go a little bit lower before going up again, right? And what gives me that indication? Well, it's the way it closed, right? It closed near the low of the day. It took out yesterday's low, and it is still above this Bollinger Band, right? So if I'm looking to get into this name, which I probably will, I do want to wait until this price gets down and meets this 10 SMA right here at some point. Now, again, we could start basing here for a while, and that 10 SMA meets price, or price comes way down and meets that 10 SMA. Either way, guys, it's all about trade location, right? Once you get proper trade location, you'll make better decisions, all right? And if you notice by the stocks that we own as of right now in our portfolio and the ones that I've suggested going into today from yesterday, all did pretty well. All right. With that said, let's go into the one stock or all the stocks that we own. The first one is TOL, Toll Brothers. All right. So Toll Brothers did have a down day today. It was down about 4.5%. I am underwater in this name right now. I do like my trade location still. We're still above that 10 SMA. I need to watch this very carefully tomorrow. If it starts breaking below this 10 SMA, especially after that first 30-minute candle, I will be a seller of TOL, and maybe I will reconsider buying it at a different level, maybe where this midpoint Bollinger Band, or maybe down here at this 50 SMA, right? But what I do know, we just recently made this 52-week high, and the probability is we'll probably make another 52-week high. All right, that's TOL. Second stock that we own is XERS. Had a decent day today considering the market conditions. It was up about 1.5%. So, XERS kind of chopped around, very little volume. But what now for tomorrow? Well, let's see what happens tomorrow. If tomorrow we can take out today's high tomorrow, get above this 10 SMA, I do think we are back on this uptrend right here. And I really do like this name. I've been saying this for a while. There's not much inventory, meaning shares being traded above us, so that means there's very little resistance going forward. We can get above this 10 SMA again tomorrow, guys, especially after that first 30-minute candle. Watch out, that uptrend is intact. If not, we start challenging this midpoint, this blue line right here. We may have to reconsider our position and maybe selling if it starts getting below that. Okay, that's XERS. Next stock that we own is STNG. Very disappointed in this name, only down 7 cents today. But still, the technicals, originally I got into this name when that 50 and that 10 right here, when they were crossing above, and then it went all the way up to $14, and now it's failing. It's going right back below these key levels right here. I'm going to give this one more chance for tomorrow. If it starts taking out today's low tomorrow, I will be out of STNG. Okay, next stock that had a decent day today was VUZI. Had some news on VUZI, so that they're launching their new product. They got some sort of clearance. And so that's actually really, really good news. So, what next? Well, let's take a look. It's obviously above this value area high on the daily. It closed above this 10 SMA on the daily. So I am targeting that 454. That would mean it would take out today's high tomorrow. And if that happens, watch again this going a lot higher, right? There's not many shares traded above us at this point. So I think once we start clearing today's high tomorrow, we are going to make a new 52-week high soon. Okay, that's VUZI. All right, so let's give you the three stocks from yesterday and see how they fared. First one was MTSI. Did get long MTSI after that first 30-minute candle. I'm going to bring this up on that intraday chart real quickly. There we go. All right, here we go. So after that first 30-minute candle, I did go long. I got long at 33.62, and it ran pretty nicely into the rest of the day. Again, we're above this value area high right here. If you check out that 513 EMA chart, it is crossing that 5 EMA is crossing the 13, so that is a great sign. Typically that means a trend reversal. In this case, an uptrend looks like it's forming. Remember, guys, use yesterday's low as you're out of 31.90 right there. And then now you can start trailing your stop up if you want. That's MTSI. Second stock that we had talked about yesterday, took a position in, was ACCD. ACCD, here's another one that had a really nice day today, way above that 5 EMA. It does look a little overbought. I mean, look, it's piercing through this upper Bollinger Band. It's way above this value area high, so you may see a pullback in this name in the next day or two, but ride this 50 SMA right here, that yellow line. So we'll ride this, and that'll be our line in the sand. It starts getting below that 50, we will be out, okay? That is ACCD. Next stock that we own, and I had recommended, it is a little bit of a cheapie, is KNDI. Had a good day today. If you remember from yesterday, I said, watch this, buy this on a pullback, and if you did, you'd be really happy today. It did get right near that midpoint Bollinger Band. It held pretty well, and then once that first 30-minute candle got taken out, which I did, I was a buyer. I got in at 670 on that pullback. I'm going to show you where I got in. Let's blow this up real quickly. So I've played this in the past, had some good success. So I'm looking forward to making some more money on this name. So if you look at that first 30-minute candle, it took it out. I missed that initial run where it went all the way up to $7.40, but on this pullback right down here, I did take a position. I got in at $6.70. I love my trade location. My thought process was at that point, I saw the pullback, right? And I said, okay, I'll get in right here at 670. And then if I'll use that day's low as my out if I'm wrong. Okay, so I'm long KNDI since 670. It's way above this value area high right here. Again, if we bring it up on that 513 chart, the 5 did cross the 13 right there, as you can see, real nicely. So now the line in the sand is that $6.30. You want to stay above that 13 EMA from now on. Okay, it starts crossing below that. That will be our signal to get out of the name. That's KNDI. All right, guys, let me give you the 3 stocks that look really good going into tomorrow. Now, the first one is ESPR. I've played this one in the past right here. Now, the 10 and that 50 moving averages have coalesced right here in that midpoint right there. Now, if we could get above today's high tomorrow and that point of control, I think this stock is going to start going higher. And if that's the case, I think this one will be a nice winner for us. Okay, that is ESPR. Let's cross-reference this on that 513. Again, we want to use more than just one indicator to make our decisions. And look at this, the 5 EMA did cross that 13 today. Again, let's find that continuation formation pattern right here where we take out today's high tomorrow, and then we'll see this going a lot higher. Okay, guys, that's ESPR. Next stock that I do like is NIO. NIO made a new 52-week high today. Really nice chart right here, guys. Look at this. The 5 did take out. 5 is above the 13. Again, very bullish. I wish I would have gotten this one a few days ago when it, that confirmation pattern. This is that confirmation candle that I'm talking about, right? We crossed it yesterday, and then today was the confirmation pattern. Now we've made a 52-week high. Watch this stock, buy it on pullbacks. Okay, guys, that is NIO. Last stock I want to give you guys is ED. This is kind of a slow mover, but this may be one that you may pass on to your kids. Consolidated Edison, great dividend, solid company. If you take a look at this chart, obviously the 5 is above the 13, but what's key here is if we could get above the $78 range right here. Look, it tried in early June, early July, and then now again. If we get above this 1, 2, 3, this third time's a charm, this will be a new uptrend. I think this stock is going higher. Again, pays a great dividend. I think you'll be extremely happy with this name. That's ED. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Again, my name is Eric. You can reach me at eric@valueareatrader.com. That's Eric with a C at valueareatrader.com. All right, guys. So if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe to the show. I really would appreciate it. All right, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, trade smart and be safe.